Hey, welcome to Fishing with Gary. Today you're going to learn a lesson on flick shaking. Welcome back to the show. Today we have a guest star with us, Jeff Stone. We're at Bartlett Lake, just 38 miles from north of Phoenix. And Jeff has a unique way of fishing, and it's a Japanese way, and a lot of people have heard about it, but a lot of people don't know how to use it. So today we're going to get a quick lesson on how to use this bait. It's called flick shaking. It's from Japan. It's been out about 20 years ago. I learned from a really good guy that used to work the Bass Pro Shop, Dave Roberts. Now, Dave was one of the first ones years ago to come up with this, and so we learned. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions, Jeff. How big is your pole you're using? What are you using for this flick shake?
It's a Bass Pro Shops tournament special. It's a 5'8", medium light, with a 1/16 ounce jig head and a Bass Pro Shop flick shake worm.
Okay, and nice. He's using my favorite store, Bass Pro Shops, you know. So we're both using the same amount of line. I've got 6-pound test on mine, a 1/16 ounce. Now, people say you're not going to feel the bottom, but once we show you how Jeff works it, you're going to see why he catches fish on this. This bait works when nothing else works. So you come out here and you add this to your arsenal. You don't have to have much, just a light rod. And, you know, I'm just using the Fenwick, an old one. But a light reel and a light rod is the ticket for this. Not something heavy, right?
No.
Right. So
Light finesse.
you can see that he just has really, really light stuff, and it's like finesse. So go ahead and flick one out there. And, yeah, since it's a flick shake show, flick one out there, Jeff. And let's see how you work that. He's got a unique way he works his flick shake.
So you cast it out there, let the line sink, tighten it up.
So you let it hit the bottom first, right?
Right, let it hit the bottom, and then you tighten up the line.
Okay.
The wind's got a little bow arrow in it right now. And then I just give it acts like a crayfish. So you want to give it like a 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's all in my wrist action. And then you reel it in as you do it. And then it's dropping off, so it's kind of deep here.
So if the fishing is a little tougher, you slow down.
Right.
We've already talked a little bit about this and caught a few fish already because the sun is coming up and it's perfect now. The wind died down, so we had to wait for a little while, an hour. So we've racked up 25 fish already, but we started on the other end. It was dark when we started, so we decided to start in the daylight now. So there's two ways of doing it. He always lets it sink to the bottom. You know, he's not casting right on the shore because the fish are actually about 8 or 10 feet out from the shore. So I'm going to just cast behind him, and I'm not casting on the shore either. So I'm only using 6-pound test line, real small Fluger reel. Bass Pro Shop carries Fluger. Been carrying this reel's been around for, oh my gosh, 100 years probably. I've been using Flugers a long time. So,
I got quite a few of them.
Right, I'm gonna go and just let this sink down just a little ways more. But he has a tourney special rod by Bass Pro Shop, and I used it, picked it up, and it's really ideal for this kind of fishing. I mean, it's ideal. What did you pay for that? Like $50?
$50, $49.99 plus tax.
$49.99. So there you go. If you need a flick shake rod and you're using all heavy stuff, like I got a lot of heavy stuff for drop shot and stuff, but this flick shake does catch fish. So we'll give it a whirl. We're on the Yellow Cliffs. You guys can see that when the camera flicks around this way. And I'm fishing a little bit deeper. We're in 30 feet. This drops off fast.
Yeah.
So
I work it slow. I gotta work it a little bit slower.
So let me give you the conditions, what's going on, folks. The barometer's not real low right now. Our barometer's about even, but we had a full moon last night. So the fish, on a circumstance like that, the fish are just not biting good. So you need to do some kind of technique where you can catch these fish. You know, granted, it's not right away in the morning. It's 9:30.
There it is.
Got one?
Yep.
Well, got one already. Not big, but it's a fish. So, you know, if you're out here and you just are not catching any fish, this is a technique that you can come out if you have kids and stuff. I had a child out here yesterday, 12-year-old. He never caught a bass before in his life. And I started him out flick shaking. Luckily, he caught a 2-pounder, the first one he caught. So he caught the two biggest fish of the day, Isaac did, and he was real happy. So today it seems like the barometer's going up, and I can tell you that when the barometer goes up, the little fish will still keep biting, the big fish will not. And the reason for that is their swim bladders are really, really small. So that's the reason why on that. Oh, another one?
Yes, sir.
You got another one.
Oh, he just got off.
He just got off, okay. So maybe I ought to start fishing a little
There
bit
you
more
go.
instead of talking, huh? So what color of worm do you like the best? What is that
So
worm color?
my favorite go-to one is from Bass Pro Shops. It's the watermelon candy, green watermelon candy.
Folks, you've heard that before, right?
And,
Brush hogs, worms that I use. Watermelon candy is just an awesome worm to use, and they're tournament special worms, right, from the Bass Pro Shop?
Yeah,
They're
Bass Pro
real
Shop.
skinny, and they're like 4.5 inches long.
4/8 or 5/8.
Okay, 4.8 or 5.8.
Yeah.
So I'm just dragging mine down deep just to see if I can get something a little bit bigger to bite on this. You were saying something about 1, 2, 3. Is that how you're doing it?
Right,
You're shaking
so-
it a lot. And whenever I flick shake, I don't
pull
shake it
it.
that much, but that's probably the key.
So I try
He's
to
caught 3 fish already, so
do this motion with it,
yeah, a lot.
and then but then I'll stop it, and then let it wait for a bit, and then I'll redo it again, so it acts like that crayfish is moving and
Right.
stopping and moving.
Okay, a little bit bigger. Ready? Yep, I got a flick shake fish. He's a hot one. Coming
Good
in the
job.
boat. Little one, but whoops. Hey, you saved my worm.
I got your worm. I caught it.
So, yeah, thank you. So if you can see this, Greg, all the fish are caught at the very top of the lip. You know, and that's what you noticed
Right.
too. You had said earlier. So they're either right on the end, you know, right up here, or that one was caught a little bit deeper. But small fish, but it's a
Yeah.
fish.
And usually the worm is in between the hook and the fish's lip, and we save a lot of worms.
Right.
Just like,
So since you caught my worm, thank you.
yeah.
So on a worm, guys, like this, there's a little bit bigger place in the middle of the worm, and that's how we hook this worm. So I'm just taking this, hooking it right through the middle. Now you have an open hook, just like this. So
That's it. That's how
how
I
we're
do
doing
it.
it. So it's simple to use, isn't it?
Yep.
And with the open hook, you would think you'd be getting stuck more, but you don't.
We haven't been at all.
We haven't busted off one.
No.
Not one. And the only reason you get stuck is if you're a bad caster and you cast it up on the bank. You know, that's the only reason. But the fish are about 5 to 8 feet off the bank,
Right.
correct? You know, is what we've been finding. Now, I let that one go down about 21 feet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was hoping to get a bigger one.
Right. That's why I like to stay in that 20, 25 foot range, hitting
Okay.
shore.
That's a good tip.
So you can-
keep your boat in 25 foot and
Yeah.
then just kind of keep, you know, shaking it. And
Gives
then
you more-
I don't shake it as much as him, but I just let that kind of go down more, and then I just kind of, I do the 1, 2, 3, and then I let it go back down.
Yep. Staying that far from shore gives you more area to cover through in the water.
Right.
So if they're in the shore, they're good. Deep, middle, you cover that whole zone of fish.
You know, one tip, folks, that I like to give with open face reels is using the braid or the nanofill or something like Berkeley nanofill and stuff
Right.
like that. But he likes the fluorocarbon on his,
Yes.
straight fluorocarbon with his, you know, for
Right.
working this instead of the braid and stuff. So, and I have 6-pound test on this too, so it works pretty good like
Yes,
that.
it does.
Yeah.
You can get away with it at Bartlett.
There's one right there.
See there?
And we're using extremely light rods. I've got a
Right.
real extremely light Fenwick, but it's fun. I mean, even when you get a little fish, you still, you know. But you got to go through your little ones to get to the big ones.
Absolutely.
What happened is that Horseshoe is emptying their whole lake in here.
Right.
And so not only did we get our spawn from Bartlett, we're getting them all from Horseshoe now
Yeah,
too.
they're all
so,
coming in.
this upper end up here is just full of these fish. So this worm will climb up a little bit and then you just pull it right back down.
Right up.
So. There we go. See how this, I gotta. There he comes.
There you go.
Oh, he's pulling a little harder, but on these little light rods, boy, I tell you, these little ones are fun to,
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you have like little kids or something, you know,
Right.
and you can just bring them in. Oh, they have a blast on this. Every time I have them in the boat, they do this. Look at that, caught right there in the lip of the mouth, huh?
Top of it, yep.
So we'll just let him go right there. So Jeff and I were just talking about how much fun this is for the whole family, and it's a different technique that nobody uses. A lot of people don't use this.
Right.
And it is one of the best finesse ways to fish. I mean, drop shot is good, light Texas rig's good, but this way is really a finesse way. I've won a tournament at Saguaro doing this after I had talked to you and
Right.
Saguaro. I won a tournament up there last year up there doing this, and
Yep.
and the fish just were not biting at all. And right now Saguaro's turned off. Saguaro and Canyon, they're not
They're not
catching
producing
much fish
nothing.
up there. But this would be a good week to go up there and try this. I know you usually go up and
Yep. There you go.
oh, that rod bended on that one, didn't it?
They hit hard, huh?
He hit hard. A little guy. You would think he'd be a little bit bigger, huh?
Right.
That was just dead sticking it right under the
Right
boat.
underneath it.
All I do is just slide my worm down. You want that worm, folks, to be right there on the bottom of the hook, not way up here on the top. So remember, this is a 1/16 ounce weight. So we're fishing these on 6-pound test, 1/16 of an ounce.
Exactly.
Just a different way of
Nice and light.
nice and light.
I think I showed you too good, huh?
Yeah, actually, Dave Roberts showed this to me 15 years ago. I think it's been 15 years ago, and he watches all the videos, so I got to give him credit for teaching me how to do it. And then I kind of forgot about it after he left. He went to Vietnam and over in that area and got married, and I kind of forgot about doing it until I met you, and you started doing it. It was like, now, where did you learn how to do it?
Tell
me you saw my video. No.
No. No, it's been a while. Gentleman at Bass Pro Shop explained it to me and told me to give it a shot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe it was Dave.
I don't remember his name. It was quite a while ago.
Older guy?
I believe so, yeah.
That could have been Dave Roberts, you know?
He told me he used to come up on the bank here and fish it.
Oh. Look at this. You wonder how something like this can
I
happen.
totally agree.
How does that happen when all the way around the end of it winds the line in? So, yeah, it could have been Dave. Dave sure. There it is.
There's one.
There it is. Let's shake this. Is that a bigger one?
Yeah.
He's squilling your
Oh, are you kidding me?
You get off?
Sure did.
Oh, no. How come all the big ones always get off,
I
huh?
don't know. I gotta check that hook.
He was
sharp.
making the real squeal.
He sure was.
That's the third big one that got off since we've been fishing this morning, folks. They do get off, I'll tell you that.
Darn it.
Okay.
There we go.
Another one, Jeff.
Oh, there's a double hookup.
Oh, you got a double?
Yep.
All right. We're into the doubles. Come on, little guy.
Ooh, there's a good one.
Uh-oh. You got a little bit bigger one.
Yeah.
There you go. Lift him in. It falls off now. Hey, look at the difference. You got the big one, I got the little one.
They're all there, huh?
Yep, they are. I tell you.
Putting this one in there.
trick. There you go, gentle release.
Okay.
Cut.
Oh.
You let him go?
Yeah, I said you want me to, and
Oh no, I didn't hear you. I said, this is clear water. You can see the fish down about
yeah, it's
3 or
nice.
4 feet. So,
Yep.
oh man, I had one.
And there it is, right on the top again.
Right on the top.
Save my
Go back and get
worm.
it again. Sometimes, folks, if you get hit, you can feel them hit. If you just pull it and you miss them, let it go back down because sometimes they'll come back and grab it again. Have you had
Yep.
that happen, Jeff?
Twice and 3 times. They hit it 3 times and still went after
oh,
it.
after 3 times, huh?
Yeah.
Well, mine didn't come back, but that's all right. I gave him plenty of chance to come back.
Right. Oh, there you go.
There's my bite. Oh, these. Now that one was no bite at
Yeah.
all. And that's what I always say is, we'll kick us out just a little bit.
Okay. Go
This
that
one's
way.
pulling pretty good. Get away from the shore. Ooh, that's a
Nice
one.
fish. Got him?
Yeah, I'll go down and get him. Watch this with 6-pound test.
There you go.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a little bit better. You can get some better ones, you know, once in a while. I got to operate on this guy just a second. Well, that came right out.
Good.
All right, nice fish.
Here it is. He's a good one.
Goodbye, little guy. They're all watching right now anyway. At least it's calm to end it.
Right. Should be able to get some more. 19 feet. Could get a little bit wider out.
See, you're using to look at the side. I think it's more important to look at the depth and to see where the bait's at. And I can't even hardly see that with sunglasses on it. The screen's so
Yeah.
dark. So I keep mine split a lot of times on graph
Right.
and down scan.
Graph and down scan.
Yeah, I took my other one off.
I should do that too.
Yeah, I took
You're
my
right.
other one off because it's more important for me to see if there's shad in the area. There's going to be shad here. The river's full of it. But when you're
Yeah.
on the main lake, boy, if there ain't a shad around, it's kind of hard to catch fish sometimes. Oh, shit, missed him. Had a bite. 10 feet off the shore. What's the how depth?
19.
Oh, okay. So that was right about 15 right there.
Yep.
He took it.
There
It
he
wasn't
is.
a bite either. It was just heavy.
There's
That
one.
fish? Good
Yep.
one? He's gone.
It's a small.
No,
No.
and now we don't need it. Just adds to number 38. Oh, nice.
Oh, I like it. And I'm glad the hook didn't go in my finger too. That's a
little
good one.
Oh, shit. It wasn't a little one.
It was a good
It
one.
was a good one. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Good, and I don't feel so bad losing big ones.
At first it felt like a little one. That's my second bite I've had right there off these rocks.
Yeah, that's why I want to come to.
Yeah, the
Right.
rock pile.
Yeah.
There's some good rock piles along here. All this is good along here. Well, if we caught 2 there, we should catch more, huh?
Yeah. You should take it straight across there.
I'll go back. Oh, go across.
Yeah. There he is.
Good one. Good
Yep.
winner, baby.
Baby. Sardine.
Sardine.
So is that totally
39.
exactly what I've been showing, huh? Technique wise and everything.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This river is full of them.
How do they get so small?
There are some good fish in here, though.
How did they get so small?
They came through the dam, yeah. They're newborns. Oh, they could have been born.
Do you want me to
late.
get on the face of that mountain?
Yeah, just kind of curve in a little bit. Just kind of follow the shoreline. Just
Okay.
kind of keep moving. One?
Nope.
Nope, little one. Yep,
Yep.
baby. A lot of fish up here, huh? 40. I'm just keeping total. We gotta do a fishing report too. Film. I'm gonna talk about the gravel shoreline and stuff here. So, one of the places I like to fish is like this gravel.
Right.
And I'm sure Greg's showing it. And what's happening is the bluegills, the crawdads are coming down, you know, out of the water. So, oh, there's a bite.
There you go.
There you go. Now, see that there was, I didn't fill them. It just kind of got heavy.
Kind of mush.
So, just mush.
Yeah.
But look at the size of this.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice fish. Come here, little guy. Giving me a few little jumps. Oh, that's a little bit nicer fish. Right on the top of the lip, just like you said. You know,
Yeah.
they're all right on the top. No crawdads down the throat. Well, let's let this little guy go. It looks like a good bank. Maybe we'll get another good one before we go. We're almost done.
Oh, God. Came off.
Was it a good one?
Yeah.
Was it? Shit.
Felt good. That's where he was at, just in front of it.
Was he?
Yep.
When I Texas rig,
Mhm.
I go right in them.
Yeah.
Right in front of them. That's where they're at. Oh shit! Now we got two guys coming up behind us. God dang it.
Yeah, these sticks are really good.
The sticks are good. You know, yeah, I saw you
Yeah.
cast right up to them.
I'm behind. Oh, there's
Get out
one.
of your way. Yeah, I'm over the top of you and you got a fish.
Got it though.
It's a good one?
Yeah, it feels good.
Oh, it's a little bit better.
Keep it down so he doesn't jump.
Sometimes that's hard to do.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, good. Oh, now he's jumping. He got to the boat. Come here, little guy. God dang it.
Got 6 pounds this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I got.
There
You
you
got a
go.
big old sore on the side of this face.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at this gill. You know, when I have the game wardens in the boat
Yeah.
sometimes, and people drop these fish in the boat on the carpet,
Right.
that's what they
It
get.
burns them.
It burns them, and it rubs off their coating.
Their
so-
slime. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you could catch that, Greg. See the slime coating came off his gill? Right there?
Yeah.
That's what happens. That gets a sore there and it takes off the slime coat. Okay, buddy. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see what else we got. Get back in here and get this last one off and do a double. It's not huge, but you know what? I'll take it.
That thing is right now, facing the sun.
Oh shit! Want to turn the boat?
You got that low boat back there in the corner.
Yeah. We
Careful.
Can you turn the boat this way?
Sure.
Did you catch yours already?
I lost it.
Oh, you did. Turn the boat to your right. He's facing right into the sun.
Okay.
Or else go the other way. Yeah, like that.
More?
Is that good, Greg? Could you get by with that? Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. Turning around so we could hit that spot again, but there's people behind us, so
Right.
I'm just gonna drop mine down deep. You got
see what
fish on the
happened
bottom here? Yeah.
Yeah, showing it. There you go. Get out of your
Right
way.
under the boat. 20
Yeah.
foot. Oh, he's coming up. Oh,
Get
he's
out
not
of your
that
way.
big.
There you go.
There you go.
There's the
Well, you
hook.
know, folks, we're at 43 bass today, and why don't we just close this show? We have so much coverage right now, Jeff. You know,
Okay.
on here, and we're happy that Jeff Stone joined us today. You know,
Thank you very
showing us
much.
some of those tips. Thank you very
That's
much
good.
for doing
Had
that.
a good time.
So, thanks again, folks, for watching Greg's and my videos and stuff. And you can always find us, all our videos and blogs and fishing reports and everything on www.fishingwithgarysenft, and you can subscribe to the channel and the YouTube, and we'll send you a newsletter every month. I write something about the news and important things that are happening here in Arizona. You people from out of state are more than welcome, or out of the country. I'm getting people from all over the country joining. So thanks again for watching. You've been watching Fishing with Gary Senft. Thank you, Jeff, again for
Thank you.
joining us.